Amanda Bobbitt here with Dr. Peggy Parker, biological medicine doctor. And I have the great honor of being able to ask Dr. Parker some amazing questions today. And if you haven't read her book, she's got several different books out there, and we're going to specifically talk about those today here. She's got the ionized water protocols for the body, the ionized water for the kitchen, and the ionized water for the home. And Dr. Parker, why do you feel it's so important to eliminate chemicals in our household today?
Well, every chemical that's in a cleaning product actually is associated with free radical damage to tissues, particularly your lungs, your skin, even eyes. And when we have, especially if you have children or pets, kids put everything in their mouth and pets lick their paws. And so you can really see some pretty devastating health results from that. But our houses nowadays, if you live in an old house like I do, it's not as much of an issue as if you live in a newer house. Our houses are so nice and tight, energy efficient, that there's not a very big turnover of air in the house. And all of these cleaning chemicals stay in your environment, and it's recycled through your heating system, your cooling system, and you just keep breathing these in and doing damage to your lungs, even to your brain development.
Wow. And what about the chemical-free kitchen too? I mean, people that have these chemicals that are on the food, how is that affecting their health?
So every chemical, every pesticide residue, all of those kinds of things are so detrimental to your body, because they actually destroy the friendly bacteria in your gut that's supposed to help you digest the food.
Wow. And is it true that our stomachs are second brains? So
Yes.
if you're destroying your gut, your brain and your gut communicate. Does that affect your brain health at all?
It really does. It's the cause of a lot of depression. It's also the cause of a lot of dementia, as well as brain chemistry imbalances for people who suffer from mood disorders or depression. These things are dramatically they've been shown to have dramatic effects on everything that's going on in our bodies.
And I just love your books as a guide to really help embrace the different ways that you can use this water. One specifically would be the digestive issues. There's so many people nowadays that have irritable bowel syndrome or acid reflux, and there's a specific protocol you recommend in your book, Ionized Water in the Humans. Can you describe why you think that works so good in the body?
Well, just to kind of fill you in on the background, is that I used to have a medical spa in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and I had patients that would come and stay with me for up to 8 weeks at a time. And so I had them on all of these super rigid protocols to improve their digestion, and they were taking a certain kind of digestive enzyme here and another thing and another kind of bile salt here, and it was so complicated, and it was expensive. And after I started experimenting with this water, I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I can do this with just water, with just these different pHs of water. And so the thing you kind of have to know is that everything in your body has a really specific pH that it needs to be in order to work properly. So the small intestine needs to be really alkaline, and the stomach needs to be really acidic, and so this gets all kind of tricky, right? Because, well, our bodies are kind of complex. And so what I was able to do is stimulate the small intestine, stimulate the pancreas through the small intestine, acidify the stomach, because if you have acid reflux, it's not because you have too much acid in your stomach, it's because you don't have enough at the right time.
Right.
And so then this sphincter between your esophagus and your stomach won't close, and so acid comes back up. But if you get enough acid in the stomach at the right time, you can get that to work properly. And by using this protocol, you actually train your body to start doing everything right again.
Wow.
And so it's pretty exciting
Yeah,
to watch people.
I've seen this happen
Yeah.
over and over and over again. And I'd say one of the easiest things I've seen reverse itself is acid reflux.
Absolutely.
And these people that are taking these proton pump inhibitors, I mean, what kind of effects are those doing long term on people's health?
Long term, they're not digesting fat or protein very well. And so that's going to have a dramatic effect on their liver, on their kidneys, on their colon, the whole